Hey there, welcome back guys. In this video we're going to show you how to get your flight logs from the RC Pro controller 2. And without any further ado, let's get started. You're probably thinking like the flight logs are there. Yes, they are. But if you need them for DJI when doing a troubleshooting support ticket, they're going to ask for them. If you need them for an insurance company, if they want to see your flight logs to cover the claim of your crash or loss, you're going to need them. Then you're going to have to be able to like, oh, look at the video right here. It doesn't work that way. So anyway, let's get started. As you can see here, we have some flight logs I've actually shared with DJI directly because this is the process when they want to see your logs. As you can see, they look at the flight path. I'll just activate our little cursor pro so that you guys can follow along with the bouncing ball. You see here, it tells you what drone you're flying, and that's by default in the flight log, so it knows. You don't have to add anything. And I have all my drone history in there, as you can see. It says many support tickets we've done with them. And you see, you can click on the drone, right? Example, to view your drone data, etc. We can go back just by clicking the back button, or you know, doing whatever works. Battery, what the battery was at takeoff, landing, the iOS at the time for your DJI, which version you were using, which is kind of neat. Mileage, I guess, you know, total mileage accumulated within the flight, and total max speed, it was 37 miles per hour. I think with the latest flight log, we might get 60, I think, hopefully. And as you can see, you have your overview, sorry. You can also watch it. Has a little movie, and you see longitude and latitude. If you want to geocache your drone, and maybe you lost it and you have the last coordinates of where you were at takeoff, but you also have last known location, which is great. And then you have equipment, right, which is here. It tells you even which RC you're using, serial number, notifications, which is really interesting because then you could actually press play in the HD player right here and then watch it, or scrub through it, right, and you can see and just follow along the simulated flight, and just see it's right there. In case you're wondering, see there's a drone flying, and it also tells you all the errors, that may have happened. Battery, something 40%, some sort of error. There's some errors here, and again, that helps them moving forward to understand whether or not you're going to get a replacement, or what kind of repair they're going to do, if any. But in this particular case, most likely for the insurance company, they'll just want to see the flight logs for your flyaway or crash. All right, so without any further ado, let's get started. Now that we see what we want and what we can do, you're going to make sure your RC Pro 2 is on. Okay, I'm just going to go back to the main site here. The tricky part is going back home, as you can see. Whoops, and then there's no like home button. So as you can see here, as I shared earlier, whoops, as long as it's on, right, you can just go here. Like I was saying, some of you are thinking like the flight logs are there. Yes, they are. You go to profile, and then you click here on the more button, and then you see it's right there. We can press it and we can watch it, and we can see our last flight didn't do the perfect circle. We were trying to do the POI effect, and we have to do another support ticket with DJI, and another flight on Friday night flights to share with them what's happening. Again, I shared with them like, oh wow, great flying. See, oh wow, oh look, check that out. It even tells you when there's an aircraft in the area. So we'll put this here. I'll leave a link to this so you could actually see this one in action, and just press stop. Again, ideally these are your flight logs, but when sharing them with your troubleshooting ticket, you're going to need that process. See, we're using Android file transfer. There is another application. I'll leave that one in the description. Just, you know, it's called OpenMTP, but for our sake, for this video, we're using Android file transfer. You click on Android, and then you're going to click on data. Whoops, data. See, and then DJI Go V5, and then files. See, and then you're going to look for flight records. See, and there they go right there. And last modified date, for me, it would be, oh look, February 14th, right here. Now you just can't click on them. You have to make a little space on your desktop, right here, and then take that flight record and drag it on your desktop. Maybe I'll take a few of them from February 14th. I want the one where I was flying 60 miles per hour. We'll put this one here because I don't think it's that one. And then now we can close it out, right? You can make sure that this has to be on in order to access it and the Android file transfer to work its magic. Okay, and then what we're going to do is flight record 5.9 and 3.2. So we're going to upload to 5.9. Hopefully 5.9 will have what I'm looking for. If not, you'll find them both up there. See, and we go to My Logs. Okay, and then what you want to do is just make sure you go click here, see where it says upload, and just select it. Look for that file ending in 5.9 on your desktop or wherever it is that you can upload multiple files too, but I think this one should do the trick because I believe it was the last one. If not, that's fine. You get to see how the drone was flying. And then upload. And then once it uploads, then it'll just convert everything so you can share it or take a screenshot of it. Most likely you'll want to share the link through the public link URL sharing feature. And then as you can see, this takes a little bit of time. Again, this is a free account. Free is pretty good because I don't know how many uploads you get, but you get quite a few. And I've never been gotten an alert where it said, sorry, you've reached your cap. So not, you can look into that and see what the cap is, but for the average recreational user, don't worry about it. They got you covered. See, this is it right here. 51% battery, 52% was, 52 miles per hour was the max speed here. So it wasn't this flight. So it might have been the other flight, but as you can see, we've got all our details here. And then you have your notifications, which are going to be lower in. So we have, this one gives you more of like a, you don't have to scroll on the Excel type sheet. You just go here and you can view it all like that. And if you want the other version of it, you just click on that one. But I kind of like this one better compared to the other one. You can download the KML file, but you see, low risk GPS. I believe there was a flight warning. It actually, you get to see it in action. Where I actually told you there was an aircraft in the area. So if we go to, let's see if we can go to find and then type in aircraft not in flight. That's one. And then aircraft not in flight, too low. Here we go, right here. Check that out. Aircraft approaching maximum flight altitude, unable to use focus track. Fly aircraft at lower altitude and try again. So if you're doing a quick shot or master shot feature or any feature, when you're flying, the drone sort of like pauses and then it's like, you're like, wait, what happened? I'm trying to get control. And this happened on the live stream. And this alert came up telling us that there was an aircraft nearby. So remote ID does work. I'm just not sure if let the aircraft know that I was there. If it did, that's fine. We follow all the rules on our live stream, but it was just interesting because I've always shared with folks like it's there, but never have been able to share on the live stream and show you in real time, which is kind of neat. And I'll leave a link to it. You can scroll through some of the other flight logs and you'll see the one where the drone actually did reach 60 miles per hour on it for a couple of seconds. But now you know how to get your flight logs for whatever reason rocks your boat. And that is pretty much it. Kind of neat, huh? Gotta love it. Anyway, hope this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. Or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe. And we'll see you all next time.